I wanted to talk about Wendy Williams for just a few minutes because this is hilarious to me. So, ever since New York City, which is where her show is, had been on complete lockdown, she's having to do her show from her house or from her condo. And all she does is like 20 minutes compared to a whole hour of a show. And it's only on YouTube. That's the only way I've seen it. I don't see it on TV. But she's only doing like 20 minutes. She always has a guest on there. She's always snacking for some reason. And
ain't she like a former drug addict or something?
She what?
She's like a former drug addict or something, ain't she?
I was gonna get into that.
Yeah, okay, go
and
for it.
So last week was like their last episode, and they were saying, okay, Wendy is suffering from her Crohn's disease, and we're gonna have to, put the show on the pause. And this is their second time doing this, where something's not right with Wendy, and they're gonna have to put the show on pause, and she's tired and all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking, what are you tired from? Wendy on TV is not Wendy back in the day. Back in the day, Wendy was actually working when she was on the radio. Now she's on TV now and has this big old production. She really doesn't even have to do anything. She don't even have to look for the stories that she talks about. She has a whole team of people that go out, look for stories that they come and brief her on, and then all she does is just talk about it on TV. And so I'm like, why are you tired? Even if you got Crohn's disease, why are you tired? I don't get it. Why are you so tired? You don't even do anything. If anybody should be tired, hell, it should be me. Because whenever we're sitting here talking and stuff, when LaPree and I and Gary are talking, LaPree and I are coming up with the stuff, and and I go through the research. We don't have a whole team of people to help us out on anything that we're talking about. So why are you tired? Let some folks tell it. She's relapsing, especially on like the second to the last episode where she was she was just like this. Slurring her words.
Oh, yeah.
Getting stuff confused like she always does. Just whatever. Okay, moving on to the next. And I'm just like, either you drunk, which I don't even think it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is, because alcohol makes me very,
lively.
Right? So I'm like, what are you doing? Maybe she's on antidepressants. I don't know what she got going on, but it ain't the Crohn's disease, because you can't be tired when all you do is just sit there for 20 minutes and run your mouth.
Coming down from something. Like
That
she probably was real lively and all that, but then started crashing.
Right, but no, girl, be a respectable drug addict and do it before you go on the show. Yeah. To where you can ride your high and do your show. And then my whole thing is, granted, she's been doing what she's been doing for like 30 years or whatever. She's been a functioning drug addict and a talk show, radio show host or whatever for like 30 years. But if it's something that you like to do, I really don't even consider it to be work.
Heck yeah.
If you like to talk about people's business and all this other stuff, it's not really work. It's not really a struggle. It's not a struggle if you're doing what you like to do. So why are you tired? What's going on? But that's all I had to say about her, because some just ain't right. But I stopped watching the show after they was just putting it on YouTube because it wasn't the same. Then they had the nerve to add a laugh track.
Oh, for real?
Add a laugh track. Well, just a track period. You hear people going ha 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 and ooh and all this other stuff. And why?
Yeah, it's extra.
Being very extra.